Hello students, I am Poulami ma'am and welcome to Concept to Remember series of Ogroni.
In this video, we are going to continue with taxonomy, where you are going to learn about the history of taxonomy.
The earliest attempt of classification is observed in Chandogaya Upanishad around 650 BC, which classified living organisms into three categories. 1. Jivaja, that is, viviparous living organisms who give birth to their young ones. Andaja, that is, oviparous living organisms which are egg-laying organisms. And 3. Udvija, these are plants. In 600 BC, Susruta Samhita classified living organisms in two categories. 1. Sthavara, that is, immobile plants, and Jangama, that is, mobile animals. Plants were further divided into Vriksha, those are any tree bearing fruits. Vanaspati, any plants growing in a particular area. Virudha means creeper, and Oshadhi means medicinal plant. Animals were divided into Matsya, means fish, Janghala, which included animals like deer,
Kulachara, which included animals like elephants and buffaloes,
and Gohasya, which included animals like lion and tiger. In 340 BC to 240 BC, Hippocrates, who is also known as father of medicine, and Aristotle, who is known as father of biology, categorized living organisms into plants and animals. They arranged animals into four major groups: insects, birds, fish, and whales. Theophrastus, who is referred to as father of botany, divided plants into four groups: trees, shrubs, undershrubs, and herbs. In 1735, Carl Linnaeus, a Swedish botanist, published a book called Systema Naturae, in which he introduced the concept of taxonomic hierarchy, which is still followed today, for which he is called the father of taxonomy. He divided the entire living world in two kingdoms, Kingdom Plantae and Kingdom Animalia. Each of this kingdom was further divided into number of division in case of plants and number of phylum in case of animals. Each of this division or phylum was further divided into
number of classes. Each of this class was divided into number of orders.
Each of this order is divided into number of families. Each of this family is divided into number of genera. And each of these genus was divided into number of species.
Each of this group is called taxa, and they form the taxonomic hierarchy.
We can remember this taxonomic hierarchy by using these mnemonics. King Philip, in case of animal, or David, in case of plant, can order his family to go to space, where King stands for kingdom, Philip for phylum in case of animals, or David for division in case of plants, can for class, order for order, family for family, go for genus, and space for species. The similarity between two organisms increases as we go down the taxonomic hierarchy. This can be best explained with an example. All human beings belong to the same species, sapiens. All humans share common morphology. That is, they have same external structures, anatomy, and physiology.
Individuals of opposite sex only in the same species can produce fertile offspring. The species sapiens belong to the genus Homo, where all the members of this genus has number 1, large brain capacity, number 2, limb structure adapted for standing straight, number 3, bipedal gait, that means their ability to walk on their 2 feet, and opposable thumb.
Examples of other species of this genus include Homo habilis, Homo erectus, etc. Apart from Homo sapiens, all other species in this genera are extinct now. Now, the genus Homo belongs to the hominid family, which also includes other great apes like orangutans, gorillas, and chimpanzees. All these genera in this family have the ability to recognize themselves in mirror. The family Hominid belongs to the order Primates, which include other monkeys like lemurs, baboons, etc., based on the similarity that all female members of this order have a menstrual cycle of 28 days. The order Primates belong to the class Mammalia. The class Mammalia also includes animals like cats and dogs, which belongs to the order Carnivora. They are placed on the same group because they have hair or fur on their body.
They are mostly viviparous, that is, they give birth to their young ones.
And their female have mammary glands for the nourishment of their infant. The class Mammalia belongs to the phylum Chordata, which also include animals like frog and fish, which belongs to the class Amphibia and Pisces respectively. They are placed on the same phylum because of the fact that they had a structure called notochord at some stage in their life. Chordata belongs to the kingdom Animalia. This includes diverse group of organisms like starfish and insects, based on the fact that all of these organisms lack chlorophyll and rely on other organisms for food. So, you can see that as we go down the taxa, the similarities between the organism increases. Carolus Linnaeus also proposed the binomial system of nomenclature. According to this system, each organism has 2 names, generic name and specific name. For example, scientific name of human being is Homo sapien and scientific name of a mango plant is Mangifera indica, where Homo is the generic name and sapien is the species name. Similarly, Magnifera is the generic name and indica is the specific name. There are few rules of nomenclature given by Carolus Linnaeus, which are followed by International Code of Botanical Nomenclature ICBN and International Code of Zoological Nomenclature ICZN. These are as follows. Number 1. A scientific name has 2 words. The first is the genus name and the second is the species name. For example, Mangifera indica. Mangifera is the genus name and indica is the species name. Number 2. The generic name is written first and its first letter is a capital letter. Number 3. The specific name is written after the generic name. Number 4. The names are derived from the Latin language or are Latinized. Number 5. No 2 plants or animals should have the same name. Number 6. The name of the author who first described the name of the species is added at the end. For example, Lin. Lin was a person who has described this name. From Carolus Linnaeus' time, all living organisms were broadly divided in two kingdoms, plant and animals. But only these two kingdoms were not sufficient to include all the organisms. For example, fungi, which do not have chlorophyll and do not produce its own food, were also studied under the plant kingdom. So, in the year 1969, R.H. Whitaker, an American taxonomist, divided all organisms into 5 kingdoms based on their A. Cell structure, B. Mode and source of nutrition, C. Body organization, and D. Mode of reproduction. These kingdoms are 1. Monera, 2. Protista, 3. Fungi, 4. Plantae, and 5. Animalia. In our future videos, we are going to study each of these kingdoms in detail. In our next video, you are going to study about the kingdom Monera. Till then, happy self-study and subscribe to our channel for more such videos.